What is up? This is Chris Colgan, and I'm starting a brand new series. We're going to be breaking down all the counties of Northern Virginia and some of the outlying areas. And this week, we're specializing and talking about Prince William County. So let's get into it. So if you haven't already, I definitely ask you to subscribe to this channel where we talk about anything and everything Northern Virginia, the DMV, real estate, whatever else we feel like talking about. Like we did a video on the scariest places around here where I was literally possessed to everything. So all kinds of different information on the area. So definitely subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Chris Colgan Team. But let's just get right into it. So maybe you're like being transferred out to Prince William County, or you've thought about moving out here before. Well, I'm probably the best guy to talk to. I was born and raised out here. I live in Western Prince William County in the Gainesville Haymarket area. So out here in Gainesville and Haymarket, this is the western part of the county, and 66, which goes right into DC, flows right through out here. And the roads, they've really started to expand that. And then you also have kind of in the middle of the county, you have Manassas, which is just a huge area. And that's where the local airport is. A lot of the more shopping and things to do are. And Manassas has its own city. So you have Manassas City, Manassas Park, and then you have the area of Manassas, which is a totally different area, which is huge. And then you go all the way up to the east end of the county, which is Woodbridge, the Dumfries, Montclair, and all those areas. And a lot of people from the Pentagon to Quantico and all those areas end up living out there. So let's talk about Prince William County. What is there to do? Some facts about it. The biggest thing that's surprising about Prince William County, it's the second most populated county in the state of Virginia. There's 500,000 people that live here. Second to Fairfax County, which is around close to 1 million. One of the surprising things about Prince William County is not really surprising. We're definitely a bedroom community. So I think it's something crazy, 70% of this county does not actually work in this county. Most people end up commuting into DC or Fairfax, Reston, something like that. So if you are getting a job maybe in Arlington or Reston, don't be surprised if you end up moving out this way. It's very common that people do that because there's plenty of transportation, plenty of ways to get out there. So what is Prince William County known for? What are the best things to do here? My top 3 things to do in Prince William County have to be number 1, the Manassas battlefield, which back in the day, that's what this area was really known for, was the Manassas battlefield. So you picked up a history book and you saw Manassas, it was always about the Manassas battlefield. It's a very beautiful place. They've done a great job of keeping it preserved and all that. Plenty of hiking trails, thousands of acres, nothing's ever gonna be built there. And anytime they try to build something there, everyone fights the living day out of it. And actually back in the day, when Disney wanted to move to Prince William County and have a theme park here in Haymarket, that was one of the reasons they pulled out, was because of the battlefield and that potentially getting ruined. I'm not a huge Civil War buff, so I'm not gonna sit here and bore you to death with Civil War stories. Another very popular thing in Prince William County is Potomac Mills Mall. The shopping there is out of control. It's like an outlet mall. There's a huge IKEA there. People are known to drive from far, far away up Route 95 to go there shopping. They have a lot of luxury outlet malls and all that. That used to be a big, big tourist attraction. And obviously through the years, malls haven't been as popular, but it's located right off Route 95. Easy access. And then, actually I'm gonna name 4 things because Jiffy Lube Live, the huge concert pavilion, is here. And the last 2 years with COVID, it hasn't been as popping, but some of the biggest music acts in the country come here and around the world. Is one of the most well-known music venues, believe it or not, in the United States. Some of the biggest acts I've ever seen have come through there. There's concerts every summer. Usually when COVID wasn't going on, there was 2 to 3 a week. I mean, there's been band, and I will tell you, that place can get loud. They've tried to do it better. The only band I've ever heard from my house here in Gainesville was Metallica back in the day. You could hear the drums, the guitars. like everything, but that is like an amazing venue. It's called Jiffy Lube Live. And then another thing that we're really well known for are the breweries here. Probably the most popular is Two Silos. They have an outdoor music area. They have a beautiful bar called Black Sheep. They just have like all kinds of stuff to do. There's plenty of breweries here. So if you were just to Google Prince William County breweries, Manassas breweries, so many would come up. So those are like definitely my top things to do here. Cost of living around here is pretty expensive. It's about, I would say, cheaper than Loudoun or Fairfax, but about the same as like Stafford. But houses range anywhere from like $350,000 to a smaller townhouse, and they can go all the way up to the millions. We don't really have too much of the crazy luxury style homes. What we do though, are they're in the Gainesville Haymarket area where they're like $1 million to $2 million, and they'll probably be on 10 acres to the farming community of Nokesville, which that's right, where I went to high school out there in Brentsville. That out there, they have what's called a rural crescent, it's called, and they can only build houses on 10 acres out there. So for the most part, so there's a lot of like big luxury style horse properties out that way. So housing, like if you were to move here, you know, your best bet if you're looking to just maybe like walk to different areas, ride the VRE right into DC, your best bet's gonna be Manassas, because right there you have the Old Town Manassas, which we did a video where we go through all of Old Town Manassas, and we're gonna put a link right here above that you can click on it. Right there, you can literally walk into Old Town Manassas. They have festivals every weekend. They have all kinds of things going on, and you can walk right into the train station, all that stuff, ride the VRE. That area is gonna be your best bet for like, if you're looking to not have to drive and commute. If you're looking for like newer style housing, maybe newer schools, you know, which we've had a schooling problem here. The schools have been pretty popular. They're really working on it, but just like a newer feel, that's gonna be Western Prince William County, where everything is just really, a lot of the growth has happened out here where I live. So that's gonna be Gainesville, Haymarket, Bristow. There's a lot of newer houses where the prices go anywhere from like $500,000 all the way up to $900,000. But again, most of schools like Battlefield, Patriot, Gainesville High School, that's the brand new one. They're brand new. There's plenty to do around here. Bars, not any nightclubs. We don't get that crazy out here, but stuff like that. And then out in the Woodbridge area, that's another great, very popular area. That area right there, they have plenty to do, from like bars, restaurants, clubs, you name it. That's a really diverse area. Prices out there go from anywhere from like $400,000 up to like $800,000. And they have all kinds of different housing. If you were looking at the east end of the county for Woodbridge area, that's something where you can just hop on like Route 95 and drive right up to the Pentagon or Arlington or DC. We're out here in Western Prince William County on the other side. You have to hop on 66 and go in that way, or the traffic's a lot worse. So just keep that in mind. And it's very accessible, you know, if you were to get a job in Ashburn or Reston or Fairfax. So that's probably one of the best bets about Prince William County, is like our location for sure in Northern Virginia. So I know that's a very quick rundown of the county. I want to just give a quick summary. So if you have any questions, definitely comment below and I'll answer. If you want us to dive in deeper into any other areas, or there's something I didn't talk about. And also we'll be diving into Loudoun, Fairfax, Stafford County as well. And if you're thinking about buying or selling a house, you know who to text me. Down below, I'll put my number, and as always, I will see you at the top for something.